Hey there, it's Kim Hesse and welcome to the next episode of Event Ninja News, the place to get hints and tips for your next business event. Now today's topic, I share with you a hint for on-site event management, but you know what, you can use this throughout the entire lead up to your event to make it all that much more fun and all that much more successful and stress-free. Now the question I have for you today is, are you a duck or are you a cut snake? Now, a cut snake, you ask? My darling man Luke, he introduced me to this saying. He grew up in country Victoria, me, Melbourne City, so I hadn't heard this before, and I'm like, a cut snake? What do you mean? You know, when you're running around like crazy and you don't really know what you're doing, and it's all just, mayhem. I'm like, okay, fair enough. Now we can bring this analogy back to event management, because I'm sure you've seen it. You've been to events, you've been to conferences where maybe somebody on registration or the event manager is running around literally like a cut snake. This has got to happen, this has got to happen, and it's all kind of crazy. And as the leader, as the event manager, if you're the one running around like a cut snake, then that's exactly what your team are going to do. They're going to be flustered, they're going to be stressed. What you want to be doing is be more like the duck. You know, the duck on the pond who glides along the surface, but underneath those little legs, they're paddling like crazy. They don't show that craziness. They're not running around like the cut snake. They're gliding along and dealing with problems and leading their team. So this is what I want you to think about when you're on site at your event, is how can you embrace more of those duck-like features rather than showing your guests, showing your team the real stresses that are underlying. Take yourself away for, a minute or so if you need to, grab a drink and just sit and work through the problem, gather your team and ask them how they can help. So there's my tip for you. And as I said, you can use this in the entire lead up to your event. So you don't want to be, the crazy event manager on the end of the phone and this and that, and just take a step back. Think about being a duck. Take it all in your stride and you will get through it, instead of running around stressing other people out and then others thinking that, maybe they don't have it all under control, because as event managers, we're leading the event, we do need to have it under control, or at least appear that we do, until we find a solution for that problem. I hope this episode has helped you. I would love to hear your thoughts on whether you're embracing more of a duck or a snake at the moment, and how this has maybe helped you in running your events a little more calmly. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next episode.